What's up, champions fam? It's the bad guy of WWE Champions, Zeke 4-0, back with a brand new video. And we are here today to take care of business pertaining to the Summer Feels Shayna Baszler Limited Time Hell Mode Tour. As you can see, we have already conquered both challenge tours that are available. The initial and original Modern Era Restricted Waifu Challenge Tour, and of course, thanks to pulling and recruiting her early, we were able to gain access to the 24-hour limited tour of Maxine Dupree, Modern Era Showboat Alpha Academy. We took care of both challenge tours, normal, hard, and hell, all in one fall swoop. But we have this hell mode to do. And I'm going to be realistic with you. I was at a crossroads because I did not feel like spending any disposable income, whether it be $20 or $30 this weekend, let alone $100 on this weekend block, because we already recruited Maxine Dupree. We do not need the gear right now. She is good enough as is. But I also didn't feel like spending money to pick up Modern Era striker Shayna Baszler, submission magician, let alone investing any key resources such as coins and tokens, because we have boatloads of her shards in Modern Era tech Shayna Baszler to get through this. So I had to chalk up an L on this one. We are not going to use Shayna Baszler. I'm not going to dread through any of these matches. What we are going to do is we're just going to run our best waifus at 6-star gold to cakewalk this last bout of matches. So we're just going to go ahead. We want all the smoke, and we're going to snuff all these waifus out because our roster is where it is. So we're going to get started and take care of it. Like, again, there's sometimes, and I always strongly suggest this, if you have the contest superstar to take care of things, then by all means use that contest superstar. But look at where things are at. Picking up a brand new waifu at 5-star gold is a good look. You're also getting tons of shards for her. You're also getting coins to take her out. I'm not taking nothing away from that. But at the same time, the main prize this weekend was, of course, Maxine Dupree. I don't need her gear right now. I'm fine with missing out with a couple hundred K shards, K points. That's absolutely fine. We can make up for it in another way by clearing out as much content as possible when it pertains to doing our due diligence with the faction feud. And of course, the faction contest has some good goodies in there as well. So let's just go ahead and knock this out. It's not going to be the end of the world missing out on these points here. It's not. I'm not going to lose no sleep over it. But what we are going to do is just take care of what we can, because the bigger bulk is the initial drops. So we're going to get started right here against role model Bailey. We're going to go ahead and go up against her, and we're going to use our girl Cora Jade. You already should know how I'm running Cora Jade. We got Sting on there. We got Tiffany Stratton, Tiffy Time. We got Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. We also have Tech Carrying Cross. So basically we're beefing up trap gem damage as well as red move damage, red MP, and red gem damage. So that's who we're running right out of the gate right here. So we're going to go ahead and put down our traps, and we're going to run Cora to get this done. We're going to rotate throughout all of my favorite waifu heavy hitters here. Now, of course, when it comes to Charlotte, I could go either way with her. That is a given. But at the end of the day, I just want to showcase these characters, and you know what? Switch things up. Give everyone their flowers, right? Give them the opportunity to showcase why they're on my squad, why they're my faves, and we just keep on rocking and rolling. So we're going to put that there, and then we're going to put one right over. Let's actually make one over here. We're going to make one right here. So, boom, boom. There's purple. All right. It's all about gem placement. Boom. We did not get that red loaded up, so we're going to have to do our due diligence to hit really hard for this. And she's going to be done anyway. She's going to put some mobile gems down. If she was smart, she would put them where my... She took a couple. She didn't take all of them. And that's going to be the dub. So it's easy clap right here. It's already done. She already lost. It's going to be over with these connecting. The gem damage has been buffed. So easy. And we stole health. So, boom, Cora Jade, hands down one of my favorite waifus in the game. Glad that I picked her up. Always remember this, S tier, S plus tier, it could have something to do with their power scaling, but it also pertains to the rarity of their shards when you're going after them too. So always keep that in mind. And we got some more blue TP. I'm absolutely fine with that. We take those. That is a dub. Got plenty of husbandos and waifus that need that blue. So boom, that's one waifu down. 3 more to go. Now, who are we going to use for this? We are going to use for you. We're going to switch it out here. And who would we like to use today? Now, I could go a multitude of ways. We are not going to use another trickster for this one. We are actually going to make things entertaining. We're actually going to end it with someone that you wouldn't expect for us to use. So we are going to go ahead and use Tech Charlotte. We will go ahead and use her. Triple Blue, Lawler, Razor, and Hall of Fame DDP. And who was the last member? It's bad when you can't remember your own entourage, but basically you know how it goes. We will pull them up real quick. Yup, Ozzy. All aboard. So this one's also going to be another easy clap. And because she's so low, we don't have to stack the green gem damage. That's just cruel and unusual punishment right there. So obviously this one is simple and easy. Blue gem, green gem damage galore plus 6 to our blue MP. Thanks to Lawler and Razor, 30% green gem damage from Razor, green gem and move gem damage from DDP, and blue and green gem damage from Ozzy Osbourne. So that is what we are running right here for Charlotte. And again, it's just be an insult to injury to utilize anything else. I want everyone to get to that point where they have husbandos and waifus. I always suggest it. And for those who don't know, it's real simple, elementary, my dear Watson. You always want to have go-to characters, husbandos and waifus for all 6 classes: acrobats, powerhouses, showboat, strikers, technicians, and tricksters, pardon me. You also want to make sure that you're covering different subcategories and eras. You want to cover all your eras. You also want to cover your subcategories. Subcategories could be something as easy as zombies, mutants, that type of thing. You want to also build up your trainers, coaches, and promoters. Yes, those are a thing. RESPECT, your tokens, coins, and TP. So you always want to make sure everything's a full rotation. There are too many eras now. PG, reality, attitude era, legend, Hall of Fame. I still count that as a subcategory in a sense. Modern. So you have variants. You have plenty. Ruthless aggression, if I didn't mention that. You want to cover everything and anything if possible. You want to have heavy hitter go-tos for every single class. Now, this one is just going to be an easy one because we have to put my girl in here, regardless if she doesn't have all the bells and whistles. But this one is easy. We got Alpha on her for 30% blue gem damage, thankfully for that talent up. We also have Snoop Dogg Hall of Fame for blue gems at 20% more damage. We have, of course, double MPs because we do not have him, Carmelo Hayes. So we're going to have both Wood, Striker, and Trickster for black and purple +4 until we get Hayes. And one day, we could very well run Hayes next to Sensational Sherry. And if we never get Sherry, well, there's tons of multiplied strength increased trainers, as well as, of course, the OG Matt Hardy Showboat. So Rhea Ripley's going to handle business. But yeah, you always want to make sure you got everything covered. 6 classes, meaning a waifu and husbando for each class. Get them all the way up to 6-star gold. Take care of their entourage abilities. Take care of your promoters. Build up everything. Look out for go hunting for straps. Go hunting for your medals, your skill plates, bronze and ultimate silver. Go and look for your moments. You want to build and invest in your account so you're always good to go. So that's what we're going to do here. I did see my boy Sir Zorro do something really interesting, and I just want to try it. I want to see what happens. He didn't use all of the columns. And it did seem, when he did it, this is one of those times I want to see if it works or not. It did seem that by leaving that, not doing all the columns, it did fill in everything else with the countdowns. We will see. And it did. That is. But then I also want to give you this caveat. That did work here. It does work. But then again, we don't have the timeless style plate on her yet. We also don't have sensational Sherry. So where they were putting up and beefing up like times 11 multiply gems, we are literally only here. So I want to get that crystal clear here that this is just something that worked out just for this time. But it should still do the same thing. It should put her out of her misery. So we will see. Boom. Boom. And the drop. Yup, it was over. Easy clap. So that is something that I learned. Thank you, Sir Zorro. I did see that. You don't have to get all the countdown gems on there. 3 columns. But again, like I said, it was times 11 for what I saw on there. And I don't recall him showing the entourage for that. So obviously, if this is times 6, Sherry's times, I believe it's times 4. So if it's times 4, that would make sense for multiply gems times 4. And then could have had like Mem Rock on the coaching ability possibly to beef it up in an additional one for the 11. That would make sense. But yeah, you just saw it. It does work. And again, if you have the bells and whistles for it, she's going cakewalk, people. So that's the more you know. The more you know. And finally for this one, just because they got beef, just because they got a quarrel, decisions. Who do we use? Do we use Trickster Liv or do we use Powerhouse Liv? Well, I mean, you know what? You know what? I had it on my mind for Zombie Liv to do this. So, you know what? We're going to run Zombie Liv. But just for kicks and giggles, because it's both of them, we're going to go ahead and run both Livs just for some extra content, right? This one is simple. This one is easy. I believe, if I recall correctly, because I haven't moved him, it is Showboat Kofi alongside Showboat Cena, Hall of Fame Undertaker, and Striker Braun, beefing up some crazy, insane yellow damage. Or is it Charlotte? I actually believe I put Charlotte on her because it's +2 for the red, but yellow gem damage. Am I correct? Yes, it is. So that is the entourage for this one. You 40% yellow gem damage from Tech Charlotte, +2 red for the move that gets everything going, right? Then we have the 45% gem damage from John Cena, +2 yellow MP. Then we have 12K flat rate gem damage from Hall of Fame Taker. And we have yellow gem damage, 25% from Braun. And of course, we got Showboat Seth on there for some notoriety that we no longer need. But we have, of course, the General's Order plate here. Whenever you break 3 or more red gems, you're going to get your yellow. So obviously, this is going to help us cycle and allow us to hit harder. So we're going to do the first take. We're going to do the first take with Zombie Liv. And we're going to cakewalk with Rhea Ripley. I mean, obviously, they're trying to set some things up for the Terror Twins. I am excited. I would love to see them make a link for that in-game. That would be absolutely phenomenal, if you will. We're going to go ahead and beef up the yellow damage right there. Boom. Obviously, we just don't need nothing super crazy to go on 3x1 area with the bite. And we'll stack yellow gem damage once more. So, boom, we'll put that there. Get our red, but then we stack up the yellow again, and then we do it again. I cannot wait to get an ultimate strap for her. Wee doggy. A lot of patience. Takes a lot of patience sometimes because those drops can be those drops. So, boom, we stack it again for yellow gem damage. 10 paces in turn. Now, let's look at this wee little one right here. 370K. Then we turn these. Boom. Control, easy, great for boss battle, especially if you need yellow gems. Great for boss battle if you need botch gems. So, easy clap right there. Now, again, seems to be a thing with me and my Trickster waifus. As much as I love the Trickster class, Trickster Liv, this is an essential. Just like Rhea Ripley, you need a strap on her. You need the plates to get her going. Same thing with Trickster Liv. You need Roxanne Perez to get this done. But we're going to go ahead and we're going to clear it out. Just for old time's sake, okay? We're going to go ahead and do it with Trickster Liv as well. So, boom. It was on my mind. Initially, it was just going to be her, and everybody should be on her. Trainer ability wise, yup, she has everybody on her. So, boom, we can get this started as long as we don't get a cascade, and we can keep the ball rolling. So, red gem damage galore. Obviously, Santa Muscle, if we had that on her, would help her cycle through submission because Rhea does have one. And then, of course, we're just stacking and stacking. So we do not need a wild card here. We literally just need enough to just get everything going. So I will do one down here. I don't normally do these because, well, anything can drop, anything can fall. So that loads us up. Boom. Then we got this big area to make into color turn gems. Color turn. So put that right here. Right there, actually. And then, of course, we hit hard. It's going to do a couple mil. So it's going to take time, of course. Another character, just like Rhea, where we don't have the strap. We also don't have the proper strap for her here, and we don't have Roxanne Perez, who would be the key ingredient to this monster. Her thing is you need Roxanne because Roxanne's the one that gets the ball rolling right out of the gate. So that's the thing that is crucial about her, is just getting it all taken care of. So boom. Boom, we'll rock and roll. Obviously, there's going to be a submission waiting for us. That is fine. So, she's going to use a purple. She's going to kick out. I know she's kicking out. I don't know why it was taking forever and a day for that. We got the red that we can drop down. So, that is what we will do. All right, so we got a black here. We got a blue there. Oh, man, this really whomps. All right, let's see. And wow, it took both of them. But that's not the end of the world because we can just get our green back. Get a wild card, and then it's going to be 1, 2, 3. Pretty sure. As long as everything falls where it's supposed to. And we don't need that many. So, boom. And if we also take from this, we should be able to take a lot from her with just a 3 match. So, we will do that. Right there, we just need a 3 match. Thank you. Boom. Cover up an area of her countdown. She's going to have a couple out there. I can't cover all of them, but we can take the majority. All right. Boom. There we are. And then this should put her away. We will see. So, all right. Buff it up again. Hit her up. 7 mil. Leech gems, the 2. Oh, she wants to go down. She's trying to get sturdy. Okay. Well, the last time, one more. I really do feel, even though they're setting up things for the Terror Twins, Damian Priest and Rhea Ripley to go up against Liv Morgan and Dominic Mysterio. Spoilers, I do have a strong feeling they could win that one. But if they win that tag team match, then I'm pretty confident that means that Liv is going to retain again. I think it's going to be similar to CM Punk and Drew. It's going to lead to a best of 3 thing. I feel because the story only goes as long as Liv is champion. And Dom already betrayed Rhea once. I can see them getting the upper hand, getting their get back. But then, of course, Finn Balor's playing a role in this. I think Damian's going to cost Finn and JD McDonough. He's going to cost them their tag team titles so they can square up. I think everything's going to end at Bad Blood. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking it's going to lead to bad blood. That's what my opinion is. But there we go. Right now, Liv got the W here. Will she get? I think they're planting seeds for Baszler Berlin for there to be a mixed match tag. I was thinking it would make better sense for it to be Liv and Finn, since they're basically like the two. They basically replaced Damian and Rhea for this new version of Judgment Day. But more than likely, it's going to be Liv and Dom. And obviously, Rhea and Damian are going to win unless there's some interference from the Judgment Day, of course. And then later on, when Rhea and Liv go at it again, Rhea and Damian are both over as faces. I got a feeling either Liv is going to win or Rhea's going to take it back. But it's going to lead to a best of three situation where, okay, you get one, I get one, you get one, decisive battle type situation. But we will see. But nonetheless, that is the video. Sorry that it was not as short and sweet and brief as I thought it was going to be, or I told you to. I apologize. I am sorry. But there it is. Again, it's not the end of the world if you don't get the contest superstars. I practice what I preach. I walk the walk and I talk the talk. There's some times where I'm able to get it. There's some times where I don't. And it's like that, just like the old man Kenny Rogers said. You got to know when to hold them. You got to know when to fold them. And you got to know when to walk away. And this is one of those situations where we walked away. I'm not going to do that to my resources. But nonetheless, we did get it done. And we got to showcase my favorite waifus. So one more class missing from that. We just need a striker. Sonya Deville is there. I'm also eyeing up, this is my brutality striker, Rhea, because of the Eye of the Tiger skill plate I have for her. I also see a lot of great things with Nikki Cross. There's a lot of options there, but we will see all in due time. But for right now, though, hey, yo, hard work pays off. Dreams come true. Bad times don't last, but champions do. Mad love and respect to each and every single one of you, my beloved champions fam. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you do, and if you did, please like the video and share the video. But most importantly, if you want to stay up to date on everything coming from this channel and from yours truly, do yourselves a favor by dropping a people's elbow on the subscribe button, as well as hitting a razor's edge on that bell icon to receive all future notifications from the one and only bad guy of WWE Champions, Zeke 4-0, the most electrifying content creator in WWE Champions Entertainment. I love you all. I respect you all. Praying for you all tenfold. Let the good times roll. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Did you go ahead and buy the Submission Magician pack? There's nothing wrong with it. She is a very fun character. Did you opt to just run Tech Shayna? Did you pump some coins and tokens and TP into her? I'm sitting on over 100k shards for her, so I wouldn't have taken a hit when it pertains to TP, but then those the coins and then the tokens, I could really use them towards Tech carrying Cross to get him up for that 30% gem and red move and red gem damage. I really could utilize that a lot. So you got to know when to play your spaces. But ultimately, in the end, the thing that is a plus side, although it was a contest superstar requirement of Shayna Baszler, they did allot it for you to use other characters besides Shayna Baszler. So nonetheless, who did you use? I hope that you all have an incredible weekend. Let's get ready to have some amazing fun and times with this faction feud and the shenanigans that come with it. Go as high as you can, go as far as you can. Those tickets seem to be a thing once again, and we know that those tickets can play a pivotal role with you hitting milestones that you might not have been able to, especially if you commit to the full grind of this faction feud and you are able to commit to just knocking out things, and hopefully the scope gods bless you with the RNG drops from what is to come. Nonetheless, with that being said, y'all, this video has gone on long enough. Take care, be safe, and remember this: no matter what you're going through, no matter where you're from, no matter what walk of life you are coming from or where you're headed, you, in my eyes and in my heart, will always be a champion. So take care, y'all. Love you. Stay tuned. Thank you for your support. Thank you for your kind words. Thank you for the love. And let the good times roll tenfold. I'm out of here for now. Peace.